Hi, Ruben. Nice to meet you. Congratulations on the victory at the weekend. Ruben, I suppose when every manager comes into a new club, there's a saying that it's a clean slate for everybody. Everything starts from afresh. Everyone gets a new crack at the whip, dare I say. But is that really true when you come in mid-season into a club? Is it more tinkering and altering different little things rather than starting from afresh again and touring up the script that was there before?
No, I think the only difference is that you don't have time to discover players on the training. So the reference you have are more through the videos that you have, through the technical staff comments. So it's obviously a little bit more difficult to make an impact, and then you have a very clear idea in the 25 players. What obviously because of the way that the things moved, I didn't have. It's always more difficult. But I think we were updated pretty quick in the situations that we are. So yes, there is a fresh start, but it's not as if when you come in the beginning of the pre-season and then you can have more time to see them in training or anything. It's something that, especially with the characters that didn't play before or they have not a lot of playing time, especially in the professional football, it's a little bit more difficult to find it.
And I suppose the last calendar year for Hull City has saw an awful lot of highs towards the start of 2024, and then probably some lows towards the end of 2024. But when you've looked at the video and you've seen some of the performances that Hull produced early on in the year, and a good lot of those players were contributed to those performances that had Hull riding high their crest away. It's not so long ago that Hull were producing these big, massive performances. So you know that it's in the squad, dare I say. It's just a case of maybe them trying to recapture it again.
Yeah, well, I will say that from the team at the start of the year and the team that finished the year, there is some changes in the squad and on the team. And I will not like to compare any period. Again, it's not for me to evaluate. Obviously, the team was fighting for the playoffs at the end of the last season and was in a different situation in the beginning of this season. But all what I saw is teams that can do things together. Players that can do things together. Players that know what does it mean to be successful, and we need to build from that. But actually, when you have a bad period, and we had a bad period, and the team had a bad period in the last 14, you also need to learn how to cope with those bad moments. And we all in our career has those bad moments where you don't win football matches, and at some point you think it's even difficult to win the next match. But we overcome that first part, that is winning that match that can change things around. Then we just need to be consistent. But we saw the past, but you will just only need it just to build for the future, and it's just a reference, nothing more.
Yeah, and Ruben, my last question, before I mention Preston, just one quick one. I suppose Hull City over the last 2 years have used the loan market to exceptional success. They have been probably one of the their scout department in the Championship has probably been one of the best in terms of scouting the possibilities of bringing in real top quality youngsters, English youngsters, in on loan, and dare I say, going straight into the first team. Is that probably the avenue that you're going to look at again in terms of January, in terms of looking at that possibility again, where you've been so successful in the past?
Yeah, we are gonna. So for that couple of positions that we were mentioned, we need to bring quality players. I don't think that is the most challenging. If it's in the form of a loan or in a different kind of agreement, that is what we need to analyze. I know the club has a good reputation in that. We are actually, in our previous club, also work with some young talented players that we give the opportunity and they become a very powerful players. And yes, I think there is a big opportunity for us to use that loan market. But the priority is just to bring quality, and quality is also related with competitiveness.
And lastly, just on Preston, a good manager in Paul Heckenbottom, a seasoned pro in terms of what it takes in terms to be successful in the championship. But you're coming off a win, a success, and the possibility of putting back-to-back wins together to move a point within Preston, to have them right on your coattails. Is that very important that you keep pace with the clubs that are around you in the terms of the table, that 2 points doesn't become 4, doesn't become 6?
Well, yeah, I would say that it's important for us. It's important to compete for every game, and we are gonna go there trying to get the 3 points. So obviously, it's Preston. It's close to us. If we get those points, they will be even closer. But I will pay attention more in where we are and what we can do. Obviously, our intention is always to try to win football matches, and we are gonna need to compete. But the main thing is that we need to make things happen, and that is where I'm focused right now. We are not going to go there and thinking about if we win, we get the 3 points and we get 1 point only to them. We need to go there thinking that, okay, from the very first minute, it's going to be a difficult game. Let's build the game, let's play every minute, and let's see where we are at the end, fighting for every action, playing every moment, and let's see where we are. I'm more focused in that mentality because I know with that the results will come, and then we will manage that. So for us, it's going to be important, Preston, because it's the next game, not because it's a direct opponent. What it should not affect the way that we prepare the games.
Just thank you.
Thank you.